Srettha Thavisin was expected to be dismissed by Thailand's Constitutional Court, and sure enough, that's what happened, with the court agreeing with a complaint that he had an ethics breach related to him appointing someone to cabinet who once spent time in prison. Now, I don't want to go too much into the weeds on this, but basically, Srettha Thavisin running a coalition cabinet. He's the head of the Pheu Thai party, and he appointed a man who once was a lawyer for the former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, and all the way back in about 2008, that man spent a brief period of time in jail when he was accused of a contempt of court allegation, which was subsequently unproven. The point is, all these years later, Srettha Thavisin has him in the cabinet, and then that technically breaches ethics rules in Thailand, because this man did spend a little bit of time in prison previously, and it was a senator, a former senator, but a military-backed senator, who took that complaint to the Constitutional Court in Thailand. And sure enough, the Constitutional Court agreed and said today that Srettha Thavisin has to go. And in going, he said that he's done his best. He's tried to act with integrity and honesty in office, but he has no choice. Interestingly enough, it really wasn't a long period of power at all, because Thavisin was a political newcomer. He was a property tycoon. He only came in after last year's elections. And here we are about a year or so later, and he's already out.
So you're saying the decision doesn't come as a surprise, but still, was there an element of shock when it was announced today?
Well, given that the Constitutional Court last week dissolved Thailand's biggest political party, the Move Forward Alliance, it was kind of expected, I guess, that the same court would make a similar ruling on the Prime Minister, although he's from a member of the governing coalition. But then the Pheu Thai party, the figurehead is Thaksin Shinawatra, who has, had such a long, rich history of battling the establishment in Thailand. And so for this reason, I think by the time the Constitutional Court was ruling on it, it was assumed that they probably would dismiss him. What does this mean? Well, now the governing coalition has to decide on a new Prime Minister, but it has to be somebody who was put forward on a list of names prior to the last election. It can't just be anybody in the cabinet. And for that reason, there's a lot of speculation that one of Thaksin Shinawatra's daughters might become Thailand's next Prime Minister, Paetongtarn Shinawatra. She's only 37. You have to remember that she would actually be the third member of the Shinawatra family, because Yingluck Shinawatra was also Thailand's Prime Minister. So that would be an incredible development if that family was returned to power. But there are others who also potentially could take the top job.
Well, a very tumultuous time in Thai politics. Bill Birtles, thanks for that update.
Thank you.